Sian Welby has been on our screens a lot lately, fronting This Morning and Lorraine, along with her Capital FM job. Here the star opens up on her busy career and being a new mum. Sian Welby is taking daytime TV by storm. She's been dazzling viewers on This Morning and even stepped in for Lorraine Kelly recently while the beloved host was off recovering from surgery. Not to mention, she's a key voice on the Capital Breakfast Show with her co-hosts Jordan North and Chris Stark. And she's juggling all this while being a new mum to her adorable 11-month-old daughter, Ruby. Sian, 38, is taking everything in her stride, radiating positivity. "I am so lucky, and I have the most incredible time," she says with a smile. "I really feel like I am just in this amazing momentum at the minute. A lot of hard work has finally come together. Like the stars have aligned. It is a relief because sometimes you think you're never gonna quite get there and no one's gonna give you a chance. All these shows that I am on now are bucket list, dream jobs that I could only have imagined a few years ago. Now they're a reality," she tells the Mirror. Sian is a ray of sunshine, and it's clear why she's become such a favorite on daytime television. Her infectious enthusiasm shines through the screen, despite her busy schedule. Although it might seem like Sian burst onto the scene out of nowhere when she joined This Morning last January after starting at Capital FM 5 years prior, she's actually been working tirelessly since she was 19. From covering sports like cycling, golf, gaming, Formula E, and weather reporting, to chatting with some of the biggest celebrities, Sian has risen to become one of the most sought-after talents in television. "I was always in the wrong job," Sian confessed. "The subjects were never something I was interested in. I was either talking about golf or quad biking or whatever. I was trying my best to get to where I am now. I just wanted to be in entertainment. Funny, light-hearted stuff, and it's taken this long to get there." Sian was keeping a secret when she landed her coveted gig with ITV. Out of fear for her job security, she concealed her pregnancy from bosses. She was 20 weeks pregnant when she started co-hosting alongside Dermot O'Leary and kept it quiet because she felt she had something to prove. Nonetheless, Sian has certainly proved her mettle, earning every bit of her recent accolades, including filling in for Lorraine Kelly on her program when the TV host underwent surgery. "It has been a whirlwind and I wish I'd kept a diary because I've done so many things this last year that feel like a fever dream. They don't feel real," she said. "I've met Robert De Niro. I've been to Elton John's house. I've had a baby. I've hosted This Morning. I can't even remember it all, but it's amazing." Despite the effort it took to reach her current success, Sian has no regrets, feeling that the experience has only made her stronger. Recounting advice from Elton John during an interview on Capital, Sian agreed with his view on the perils of instant fame. "When we interviewed Elton John on Capital, he said overnight success isn't really good for anybody because you're not ready," she stated. Her journey allowed her to hone her skills away from the limelight before stepping into it fully prepared. Sian certainly makes multitasking appear effortless, but behind the scenes, she's juggling several responsibilities at once. Just hearing about her typical day can leave one feeling exhausted without even being in her shoes. Her morning alarm buzzes at the early time of 4:15 a.m. on workdays, prompting an early bedtime at 8:30 p.m. the night before. Reaching Capital FM by 5:15 a.m. Her live show keeps her on her toes from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's 4 hours non-stop, she explains. Even in between the songs and the adverts, we are working. She then dashes across London to arrive at the This Morning studios in White City by 11:30 a.m. Reminiscing about a tight call, Sian recounted, "I put a video on TikTok showing a moment when I had arrived 2 minutes before I was on air, as she was hurriedly mic'd up, getting an eyelash attached and hair styled all at once. The job wraps at 12:30 p.m., but her itinerary often stretches further, with afternoons booked for celebrity encounters such as interviewing Hollywood icon Harrison Ford at a hotel. It's just mad," Sian expresses. "And while I am prepping for Harrison, I might be getting a message from my other half saying, 'Oh God, Sian. It's a tsunami here. Help.' So all the worlds collide at once." Last June, Sian and her fiancé Jake Beckett, who produces Hard Breakfast, welcomed baby daughter Ruby into their lives. They have been together for 4 years. She lavishes praise on Jake, crediting their modern situation for smoothly managing family dynamics. "He's done a lot of the parenting as well as me. We feel so even," she beams. "He knows as much about Ruby as I do, and she equally loves being with either of us." The couple make sure they have special moments together, with Sian explaining, "It's nice to have a bit of us time again," before adding, "It's important. I like a day date in Clapham or Balham." Sian acknowledges that their wedding plans have been put on pause due to her hectic schedule, something she feels a bit bad about. She goes on to say, "You sort of get in a weird loophole of going, 'So when will we do it?' A bit like anything in life, the more you overthink it, there's no good time to do any of this. Once I maybe get into a new rhythm, then I will have the brain capacity for wedding planning. But at the minute, my brain is at full capacity. So something has to sort of go out before I can think of something new. I have to just take it one day at a time. With a schedule that's off the charts, Sian even has to pencil in toilet breaks." Chuckling, she admits, "I have to schedule in a wee, I am not joking," and shares that she had to mark down a toilet break right before her interview with the Mirror. The songs on Capital are very short. Sometimes, there is not time to go to the loo. And then the same with This Morning. When I am hosting, I never go to the loo. None of my clothes are ever easy to get off. We got mic packs, sound packs. It's not worth the effort. So I just have to hold it the whole time." Driven and ambitious, Sian is already eyeing the horizon for her next achievement. She said, "Getting the job is day one, proving yourself is the rest of it, so you have to keep that standard up, and I hold myself to account. I really do want to impress people." Her passion for laughter shines through as she admits, "I love comedy. I don't take myself too seriously. So I take any opportunity to make fun of myself. I'd love to be in a comedy sketch when I can play a part. That's so up my street." Sian isn't shy about her ultimate ambition, confessing that her ideal gig would be on primetime. The dream would be Saturday night telly. A glossy, big, fun show. My career is so hard to predict. You never know what doors are going to open. She smiles.